So I'm at the Usery Mountain Regional Park Campground for an extended weekend here. My Tab 400 is currently in the shop right now, getting pretty much minor things done. I'm gonna have them take a look at the AC since I was having issues with the blower motor. It might just be that it was overheating. There's nothing actually wrong with the system, but I figured I would have them take a look. I am getting the glycol replaced with the new brand that New Camp recommends. I'm hoping that there's nothing wrong with the system, because the guy said that some people have had some clogs in their system using the old stuff, which is why New Camp is recommending the new stuff. But I put off getting the glycol replaced, so it's gonna be expensive either way. But yes, so in lieu of having the Tab 400, I actually have my second camper here this weekend. So actually, before I had the Tab 400, I actually had a home-built Teardrop trailer that I used to pull behind my Jeep Patriot. My father built it for me, and it's a great little camper. It was completed, or mostly completed, in January of 2020, and then I decided I want to live full-time in an RV in mid-2020, and then started doing so in November 2020 in my Tab 400. And so this little camper has kind of taken a back seat, and this is only the second time that I am using it since I've been living in an RV. I wish I could take it out more. It's always hard because when I am in this camper, it means my Tab 400 needs to be somewhere else, somewhere safe, and I don't always have that. So last year I took the little camper camping while the 400 was in an RV park in Apache Junction, and this year it is in the shop, so I can use this one. I'm camping with my parents. They have a Tab 320. But yeah, it's been a rainy weekend, unfortunately. I was hoping I could get more things done. It didn't really happen. We had some rainy days in, but that's okay. In lieu of that, I think I will do a little camper tour. It's still a bit of a work in progress because I just don't really use it enough to put a lot of work in it right now. So we're still working on improving it, fixing little things, that kind of thing. But yeah, let's take a tour. All right, we're gonna start at the front of the trailer. It is built on a Harbor Freight trailer. The jack comes from an old jack with a bike rack. I think in the future we're gonna get rid of this part because I don't need the bike rack part. Right, and then we've got a little baby storage bin. I've got a mallet because the hitch is sometimes a little bit sticky. You gotta hammer it into place. But yeah, it's got a little baby propane tank, little battery. But yeah, and then I've got room for all my hoses as well. All right. So we did buy the door instead of having it home built. It's just generally easier, and then you don't have to worry about any of the seals as well. My mother made this window shade that just velcros into place so I can have some privacy at night. She also built the curtains that cover my other window as well. The window is also store-bought, same reason as the door, easier, and then you ensure that you have good seals. So the bed takes up most of the space inside the camper, which is standard for most small Teardrop trailers. The bed itself is a foldable bed. I can fold it up and make it into a couch if I want, but I usually don't. It is quite a bit of effort. And then since the bed that I bought doesn't go all the way across, I had my dad build a little ledge that goes across the trailer as well that I can put things on. So the TV is actually the TV that my parents had in their tab originally. They replaced it and then eventually just removed the TV altogether, but he had this extra one. It is actually strapped down right now for travel, but it hinges out. Behind the TV there are some outlets as well as a level, which tells you I am pretty unlevel right now, but that's okay. I don't have any side-to-side levelers in this camper, so something to think about for the future, I guess. The rest of the trailer just has some storage spaces. I have a heater for when it gets cold at night. The little space heater does its job just fine. I have a storage bin for all the loose bits and ends that I don't want getting everywhere, just to keep the little trailer organized. Below it I have the little inverter. I usually just keep it off. I have outlets elsewhere, so it's mostly just useful for off-grid camping. And then I have more storage on the other side of the TV on the ledge, and we obviously need to retouch the paint a little from some water stains, but I had my dad put in a little door and a storage compartment where I can store my shoes at night and they won't be getting in the way, or in this case getting everything wet. And then we've got a little ledge that is a work in progress. We have the ledge but nothing to hold it up with right now. And then the last thing is the lighting. We have one overhead light, and then we've got two small reading lights on either side. All right, so it is an outdoor kitchen. So we've got it back here in the galley. Again, it is still a little bit of a work in progress. We're still kind of fixing things, improving things. There's always ways to learn and grow with this endeavor. So, for example, we had a slight leak in the kitchen, so we have had water intrusion, and all of this just needs to be replaced as well. And the cabinets as well need to be replaced. They used to be sliding. I think maybe my father's gonna try something else as well. But inside you can see my fresh water tank, and I have a water pump as well going up into the sink. The sink is in fact a bowl with the bottom drilled out to make it a sink. I do not have a gray water tank on the trailer, and so I have a little exterior tank that I sometimes use with my 400 if I need to just drain my freshwater tank, or just in case I need to drain some of my gray tank. So I have a water input and a water output. And then of course we've got a little propane stove as well, and my 12-volt fridge. The fridge does come out, and then you can open it as well, and then push it in. And then I just have some storage. So I don't have a whole lot of things here right now because I am camping with my parents, so I'm not cooking a lot. So I just have the stuff that I use to prepare my dog's meals. This is a bread box in the center. This is to store food and bread, obviously, but right now it just stores bits and bobs. So I thought it would be a little weird talking about the trailer that you made with actually having you in the video, because I did very little in terms of this trailer.
It was fun to build. You know, Yaya always camped with us in her little tent, and one day we decided to build her a camper. I think I just asked her, "You want to build a camper?" And she said, "Can we do that?" And I said, "I don't know, why not?" So we did. Had to make sure the little puppy Mercy had a good place to sleep along with her.
Of course, yes, Mercy does not like to tent camp, so this is actually Mercy's camper. But yeah, I really enjoyed being able to use it, even though I have been able to use it less now that I have my Tab 400. But
Yeah, now you have your house and your camper.
yes, this is my vacation home. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. It's very nice.
You're welcome. It was fun to build.